Good morning. On behalf of Governor Eric Greitens, I'm delighted to be here and open the law school's annual Veterans Symposium on Modern Warfare, Challenges Arising from the Gulf War and the War on Terror. First and foremost, I want to begin today by recognizing all those among us who have served in the United States military or who are currently serving. It is because of your duty and sacrifice that our country is safe and free. Please stand to be recognized. Across this country and throughout the world today on Veterans Day, we pause to remember our brave men and women who for more than 230 years have served with duty, honor, and sacrifice. We thank you for your service. It's a special honor for me to be here today and open the annual symposium of the Veterans Clinic. In 2014, I, along with 7 other students, were a part of the inaugural Veterans Clinic class. Another inaugural class member, Chris Dunn, also a veteran, is here today and will be keynoting the symposium. As well as Sean Lee, a member of the inaugural class, also a veteran, is here today too. That former Veterans Clinic students are here today and also continuing the mission of the clinic as practicing lawyers is a true testament to the clinic's impact and frankly is inspiring. During the forthcoming sessions, you will have a chance to draw on their knowledge, learn from their experiences, and hear about their newfound mission for veterans, one that hopefully inspires you to find your own. This symposium would also not be possible without the clinic director, Professor Angela Drake. Professor Drake devotes countless hours to her students, this symposium, and ultimately to these 64 veterans' cases she has handled in her short time as clinic director. We thank you, Professor Drake. We also want to take the time to recognize the law school and its work toward veterans here in Missouri. Since the clinic began in 2014, Mizzou law students, under the guidance of Professor Drake, have secured real results for veterans. Veterans who were previously denied disability benefits are now receiving the benefits they have earned. And in honor of the clinic's work, the Governor of Missouri is pleased to officially present this proclamation of the success of the clinic. And I am pleased to leave this here that will hopefully hang on the walls of the Veterans Clinic, commending the clinic for the representation of veterans and for the real results for the state of Missouri. So thank you. This year's symposium is dedicated to learning more about the challenges facing our modern veterans, and these are challenges that the governor himself understands as a veteran of the War on Terror. Many of you are probably aware that the governor is a former Navy SEAL. He was a part of the first BUDS class that knew, going through all phases of training, they would have to be fighting in the War on Terror. This was BUDS Class 237. As a Navy SEAL, the governor ultimately served 4 tours of duty in the global War on Terror: Afghanistan, Iraq, Southeast Asia, and Africa. But while serving in Iraq in 2006, there was a pivotal moment for the governor in his military career. He and his team were hit by a suicide truck bomb. He was fortunately able to return to duty within 72 hours of the incident, but many of his friends were not. Inspired by the courage of his fellow veterans, he donated his combat pay to found The Mission Continues, a nonprofit organization that helps veterans who could no longer serve due to injury find purpose and meaning and live with dignity here at home with a new mission. Governor Greitens built The Mission Continues into one of the nation's leading organizations for veterans. Through the unique model, The Mission Continues is able to help veterans build new skills and make long-term sustainable transitions into the community as they are given a new mission after military service. In many respects, private innovation and organizations like The Mission Continues are answers to the challenges facing veterans of the Gulf War and the War on Terror. But there are many more issues that we have to address, such as ensuring our veterans receive the care and benefits they have earned. This includes resolving claims backlog, cutting through bureaucracy to reduce wait times, and ensuring that our VA clinics and hospitals have the medical resources and professionals necessary. We also need to prevent all veteran suicides. Here in Missouri, our veteran suicide rate is significantly higher than the national average. We need to address veteran unemployment with credentialing and education programs that can help make our veterans' time and education in the military count in civilian life. And of course, no veteran should be homeless. Throughout his career, the governor has assumed many missions, and since taking office as governor, he has assumed a new mission. Make Missouri the best state in the country for veterans. Already, our administration has worked to address these issues by allowing education and credentials from the military to count toward college credit here in Missouri and licenses recognized in Missouri. We're moving toward full reciprocity of recognizing licenses obtained in other states by service members to count here in Missouri. We're pushing to rid of business startup fees for veterans coming home to Missouri to start their own businesses. We're growing the National Guard by adding more jobs and units. We're increasing funding for veterans treatment courts, and we're supporting the expansion of programs like Fort Leonard Wood's Critical Skills Program, which allows the last 180 days of a service member's time to be used toward on-site, on-the-job training here in Missouri. That way, when they're done with service, they have a job they can transition to. And finally, we're working to bring employers to Missouri who make it a priority to hire veterans. These policy solutions are a start, and we have much more work to do, but we cannot do it alone. Governor Greitens believes that all of us can have a mission to improve the lives of veterans, and if he were here today, he would make this call to action for you on Veterans Day. Make it your mission to do what you can to make the state of Missouri the best state in the country for veterans. During the forthcoming sessions, you'll have a chance to learn more about the challenges of veterans of the Gulf War era and the War on Terror, and I am confident that we, both individually and collectively, will come away with valuable lessons, and we can move forward together to address these challenges. I thank you, and I hope you have a productive session.